Okay, I've got it figured out this time. I don't have a linear mode, an amplitude linear mode. That doesn't exist, but that's not a problem. And there is no problem. Here's the situation though. If we look at what we are injecting when we put in a 1 kilohertz tone, well, let's see, how do I make this thing run? Go. I guess I got to take off peak hold. That's how I go. There we go. Look at that. That's what we're putting in from the oscillator. From this little oscillator right there. Purity. Okay? You ought to figure this out instantly. I don't know why we didn't see this earlier. When we put that into the amplifier, there's no harmonics. When we put that into the amplifier, I'm probably overdriving it grossly now, but that's okay. Not really. That's what we get. We get harmonics. These are artifacts. These are defects in our amplifier. Makes sense, doesn't it? Right? Drive it a little harder. We get more. We got lots of harmonics because I have disabled negative feedback. Now that's amplifier creation of harmonics. Well, let's get it up there. Let me turn that down so that's not too loud. I know that can be overwhelming. Okay? Now, at the moment, the cathode currents are balanced, as can be seen right there. That's 0.6. That's pretty balanced. That's millivolts. So that's 600 microvolts difference between the two channels. Okay, now if I unbalance it, I'm not going to put the dots on there. Well, maybe I should. 2. That's a second. Nah. 3rd. 4th. 5th. 5th, they're falling off, so I gotta make new ones. And then I unbalance it. I don't know if it's going to do it at this volume level or not. I think it will. Look at there. Even our second harmonic went way up. See, our second harmonic went from here to there. 3rd didn't change. 4th went from there to there. 5th, actually 5th went up too. But anyway, we can make this as dramatic as we want to, because we're running at 17 watts at 3.35% THD. You know, we can make this anything we want. All right, and if I balance them again, they're probably not going to come back down to that same dot, of course, but they do come back down. Second. Now we're running at 54 watts. This is a little overkill in power probably, but that's okay. Whatever makes it. And then I'll unbalance them again. Our second went up pretty good, didn't it? And so did our 4th. So there you go. QED. Okay, now the next problem is, let's turn that down. The next, what we think is a problem, it's really not a problem, is when we put in the tones. And I am so very fortunate to have these violin tones, And let's get them running. Well, let's see. I think I've already got them started here. Okay. I guess you can hear that. Turn it a little louder. Run it again. If I put this on peak hold, wish I could get that thing. Well, I can get that thing out of the way. Look, I'm going to put this on peak hold so we can talk about it. Turn it up a little bit. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Oh. And we can position these anywhere we want within the screen. I think I can do it real time here. Yeah, so we can make this whatever we want. Well, we can't make the top hot more than 20 dB. But this is not artifacts of the amplifier. These are, maybe we should differentiate harmonics from overtones. These are the overtones from the violin string. It's supposed to look like this. You see what I mean? By unbalancing it, this second harmonic, as we like to call it, is not going to get greater because it's supposed to be there. It's part of the original signal. It's obvious now, isn't it? When we put in that one tone, that's as clear as, you know, diamond glass or whatever. I don't know what kind of analogy to use here. It has no distortion in it. It has no harmonics in it. Then what comes out is what the amplifier creates. And here, this is what we're putting into the amplifier. So, if we unbalance them and we start creating artifacts from the amplifier, then that means that if we look right here and we click on that, we're going to see that that is where does it read out? Well, I think it reads out there, but I can't read it because this thing is kind of, I guess it's too close. Yeah. Oh, we got too many things turned on. Don't need those crest factors and stuff turned on. Anyway, the point is, I'm sure these are harmonics, overtones from the violin string. So, if the amplifier is creating a harmonic, an artifact of this one, it's going to add to this one. And when the amplifier creates its own artifacts, it's going to add to this one, and so on. So we're really not going to see it. We're just not going to see it. It's just too complex. But it's going to add, and it's going to be there, and it's very real. But the only way that we can actually see it under the microscope is with the pure one tone at a time thing. So we're not going to be able to play violin chords or guitar chords and things like that, and actually go, oh, look at that. See how that one, the second and the fourth and the sixth are bigger? It's not going to happen. It's there, and it is happening, but it's just too complex. So I give up on that part. That part's not going to happen. But that doesn't stop us from making the video. That makes sense?